Hi, everybody. I'm just telling the people on Instagram that I'm live. I get to see behind the scenes. Wow, okay, so welcome. I've never done a live before in my whole life. Well, I have on Instagram, but this is different. I don't know, it just seems different. I just wanted to do something lighthearted, catch up a bit, talk a bit, all the things. And while I do that, do some terrible makeup. Because I have no idea how to do makeup, and I'm not really good at it. So, I like to believe I'm not good at it. I'm pretty sure I do like decent makeup, but it's not like my forte, It's not like I'm a makeup channel or whatever you call it. Okay, so I normally start with my foundation. So I use Essence everything. So this is not sponsored. I'm using the Essence Mousse makeup in shade. I don't know how this works. That's what shade it is. Number 1 matte sand. So that's how it looks. It's just I'm going to take my beauty blender and kind of get enough on there. I don't use that much, but I'm pretty sure maybe. Let me put my ring light on. I'm clearly not very prepared for this, but that's the joys of learning. Okay, let's just try and... Okay. Let me just quickly put my ring light on. How's everyone's week been? I know it's only Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? I'm confused. But how's everyone's week been? Let me know. Oh, I can't switch my thing on because I don't have the adapter. Anyway, let's keep on going then. That was probably too much. So as many of you probably saw on my Instagram, this is just my leading story this week because I have nothing else that's interesting that's going on in my life except for the fact, this is not my shade in summer at all. Look at that. That looks awful. I'm not saying this makeup is going to be good, but this is what we're going with. And I look... So, because it's summer, I've obviously tanned, and that means that this is not my shade anymore. But it's fine. Here we are. I am going to obviously do some bronzing and stuff like that. Next, I do concealer, which is also by Essence. I'm not sure what shade this is. BBA1C, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the shade. Anyway, so I just put it like under my eyes because I get bags under my eyes. Not like bad ones, but because of sinus and all of that, I do get bags under my eyes. And then I just put a little bit on my nose. This is when I'm doing very hectic makeup. I don't really ever do makeup. Firstly, because I'm too lazy. Oh, how's online learning? I'm actually finished for the year. So that's great. Third year, here we come. I finished on the 18th. Well, technically we haven't finished. We're only finishing at the end of this week. But that's for like rewrites and stuff like that. And I am very blessed and very grateful to be able to say that I have no rewrites that I have to do. So that's great. I'm basically on holiday. I'm just waiting for my final results, but that will obviously only come probably much later on. I think the lecturers are kind of swamped at the moment. But yeah, so basically online learning is going great because it's not a thing anymore. So I'm not even sure if this lighting is any good, but it's good enough, so it's okay. Anyway, that's how I do my concealer. It's not much. The next is MAC bronzing powder, also by Essence. I'm pretty sure I should be sponsored because all my makeup is Essence. This is just their bronzing powder for lighter skin. That's literally what it says. So I only use like a very little bit of this. It smells amazing. And I go straight on the forehead. So I love how I'm doing makeup, but I literally avoid wearing makeup at all because I'm really lazy. I don't know. I've said that a lot, but here's why. Here's the thing. When I wake up in the morning, my number one priority is honestly not to put on makeup. And I'm not bashing people who's like if that is part of their morning routine. It's just not part of mine. So like I've said it probably in other videos and other lives as well. If I have 10 minutes, if I only take 10 minutes, which is not true, I don't take 10 minutes, but if I take 10 minutes to get ready, then I wake up 10 minutes before I need to leave. And that's just one of those things. So I only put like a very little bit so that, as you can see, it then can blend back into my hairline. Give myself some cheek. Not much, but enough. So on Saturday, I worked for another company. They had their year-end function. It was a small thing. Don't worry. I wore my mask the whole time. All of that. But basically, I got stung by a bee, and this is my story for the week. This is what happens. This is my life right now. I forgot to prime. Hold on. This is the Benefit Primer. I think it's actually my sister's, who she got from a friend who was in the UK. Anyway, but okay, so what happened was I obviously wore shorts because it was hot and it's like kind of getting hotter here. And then like I don't wear shorts or anything, but anyway, this bee came out of nowhere. There was no bees. There wasn't even flies. There was like nothing that I could see. Like really. And the next thing I just felt this like burning sensation. Fun fact, I don't know how to use eyebrow pencil, but I'm going to do it for this video. It was burning on my leg, and as I looked down, there was like obviously the bee was still there. So I flicked it off and I kind of like rubbed on it, and like I didn't have anything to clean it with, or to like not even water. I didn't have anything to clean it with at all. So I just kind of put an ice pack on it because luckily I had ice packs in for my to keep my water cool. And I just put that on, and then I kind of had to go on with my day because there was kids that needed help and stuff like that. So I went home, and it was kind of like sore, but I didn't think anything of it. Thankfully, I'm not allergic to bees. And then I took an Allergix just because I thought, okay, that might help. And so I thought, and I woke up the next morning, and I had this huge lump on my leg. And so then I left it for the Sunday. This was a Saturday. And then the Sunday morning, I woke up and I had a huge lump on my leg. And then basically on Monday morning, was it Monday morning? Yes, I decided it's time to maybe go to the doctor because this thing is not getting any smaller. So it turns out, long story short, it was infected because I didn't clean it properly. And also, fun fact about me, I mean, useless fact, but fun fact, is like anything that stings me. So even a mosquito bite or a flea bite or whatever, like a mosquito bite, normally they swell up. And also, if I have one on my arm, they spread all over my body within like minutes. I don't know, that's just kind of how my body reacts to it. So luckily, I didn't get hives or anything. But basically, this is how my body reacted to it, and it became infected and whatever. So now I'm on antibiotics and all of the things. which honestly make you feel even worse than the actual. What am I doing? Than the actual bee sting, but it's getting better, so it's okay. I didn't go to work yesterday, and luckily I didn't because I totally took the antibiotics for the first time, and it like knocked me out. So that's a good thing. I have no idea what I want to do with my eyes, but I want to do something different. So I normally go with like a nudish, like just a darker shade on my eyes, but let's try a lighter shade. So I always, when I was younger, I had wild dreams of becoming a makeup artist or like someone who plans weddings, event planners, a designer, a stylist. I had like wild dreams. And I'm not saying that if you had those dreams that you're wild, because that's not the thing at all. It's just knowing myself now, there's no way. I just wouldn't be. I look like I have a like purple eye. I don't know, there's just like I'm not creative in that way, and I'm also not patient enough for that. So anyway, but what was the point of my story? I have no idea what the point of my story was. Oh, so I did obviously like a lot of research, the 13-year-old in me. Just there we go. So I used to read up on things and look things up, and I didn't know what YouTube was back then, but whatever. So this is not looking great, but whatever. Basically, I don't know, this brush is a Kiko Milano brush or whatever. I don't know, it's not really mine, but I have it. Well, I'm using it for right now. My sister and I share everything. So I don't know what I'm doing. Just having fun with it. I barely ever wear makeup. Anyway, and I read that if you want to do a bold lip, you have to do a lighter eyeshadow. So you can't have like, or if you do a bold eyeshadow, then you got to do a lighter lip. So that's about as much as I know about makeup. I'm not sure if I'm loving this. I don't know. I think it's the lighting. It kind of looks a bit orange. So I'm just going to go back in. Ooh, I got this for my birthday from a family friend. I have no idea. It's just Fair Lady eyeshadow. I have no idea like where you even buy this stuff. But it's amazing and I love it. Anyway, so I use it a lot. So I'm going to take, this is not a tutorial as you can see. I'm going to take probably like a darker shade. So this one, and I like it because it sparkles. I should have done like a darker crease. Because I used to watch like James Charles and stuff, and I'm not like, I still watch them every now and then if I'm really bored, like makeup tutorials and stuff like that. But I'm not really. I more watch, and if you know me, you know the only thing that I watch is Fathering Autism, because that is my favorite channel in the whole world, and I learned so much from it. And I don't know, it's soothing. I just like that they are normal people. So if you haven't already, check them out on YouTube, Fathering Autism. Okay, not looking that bad. Let's take, so then I take the other side, I go with the lightest shade. And to really open up your eyes, you just put a little bit there. I should actually do a video of how I used to do my makeup when I was 13, because that was some interesting stuff. I have learned a lot since then. Do I think we all have. I have recently, every day on Facebook, I go onto, because Facebook doesn't give you all your memories that you have. So they only give you like they only point out like certain memories that you have. So I like to go like in the setting where you can see what other memories you have and stuff. And my favorite ones are when I was 13. I was not allowed Facebook before that. On my 13th birthday, my mother signed me up for Facebook, and I was only allowed it on the weekends because obviously school and all of that. And the things I said, the things I put on my status was comedy gold. So like this morning, okay, actually it's sweet, but like this morning I read one where I went to visit my grandparents, and I decided to let the whole world know that I visited my grandparents, and it was so much fun, and I had such a lekker time, because that's what I wrote. And then I also wrote that I love them and that I give them hugs. So that's great. I am my own daily entertainment. So thank you, Past Me. I knew I needed it, obviously, but anyway. So that's my favorite. If you're ever bored and you really have time, scroll back to way back when you first started Facebook or Instagram or whatever, and go see what you posted, because that can be quite interesting and entertaining. But as a 13-year-old, you think that's the best thing to do. I'm not going to put like a lot of mascara on, because okay, I'm lying. I'm probably going to go overboard. Anyway, so I went to work today. We had not a very productive day. I'm not even going to lie. We didn't have a productive day at all. We did some maths, and she's so clever with maths. It really, like, I don't even know what to do, because I don't want to make her too advanced. Not that that's a problem, but like, and I also don't want to like scare her off from maths, but she does such a good job, and I know that I need to challenge her. Anyway, and then after that we did like a maze thing, which she at first didn't want to do, and then she did it. And then we also went to a shop where we can buy beads and stuff to make a necklace, and then it ended up being really expensive. And also, all the ladies in the shop, as obviously like older ladies, were looking at me as if it was my child, and were judging me, because like obviously she's 5 years old and I'm 21, so it seems like I had a child at 16. And they looked at me as if I was going to steal something. So that was, my mother said I mustn't take it personally, and I know I mustn't, but it's just frustrating. I don't know, but I know things like that are going to happen, and probably even when I do have my own children, people are obviously going to like stay and think what they want to think. It was just the first time I've had that happen, so it was like a weird feeling. But anyway, it was a bust anyway, because all of their stuff was so expensive, and it was just not worth it. I was like, we'll just make a necklace out of paper or something. Anyway, so this is the red color. This is by Wet n Wild. Shade. Wait, is that the shade? Missy and Fierce E930B. But here we go. I barely ever wear lipstick. Can tell you why. Because it makes my lips feel funny, and I don't like it. This is more. So this is a matte shade. I think it mattes out like once it's dried. It goes matte. Did I go so on teeth now? So, just a disclaimer, this is not makeup I'd wear to school, like to work one day at all. Like, it's definitely not. makeup I'd wear. Anyway, last thing is the highlight. Can't forget the highlight. We are doing the Essence highlighter. Surprise, surprise, because I'm like, should be sponsored by Essence, but isn't, because I have no idea who I am, and also I'm a teaching page. You see, my lips feel sticky with that. Look, I don't like that. That's not nice. Anyway, can never have too much highlight. Like immediately, I just feel like I need to like lick my lips because it just like really feels all dry and sticky. Also, the one thing I don't really like about this particular red lipstick is that it stains, and that's not my jam. Okay, so that's me doing some very bad makeup. Also makeup that I would probably wear nowhere. And honestly, my lips are probably, they look skew, but whatever. I'm just making funny faces at you now. But anyway, thank you all for joining my live. I hope to do like many more. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Have a great week further. Bye.